Welcome to No Batter, the baseball podcast about baseball. I'm Max. I'm here with Tim and Josh, and we're going to talk about baseball. You're listening? We're sorry. Please direct all complaints to nobatterpodcast@gmail.com or find us on Twitter at nobatterpodcast.
Building on something we talked about last week. So I was at the Brooklyn Half Marathon on Saturday morning, standing right along the racetrack, whatever it was, Prospect Park. I'm eating a bagel, making eye contact with runners, making them feel stupid for wasting their lives running a stupid race that doesn't matter. So not making any money. It's dumb. And
where are you going after the race? Oh, back to where you started? Real good idea.
No, even worse. It ends in Coney Island. So you've got to go to Coney Island with 27,000 other idiots and all their family to go pick them up. It's awful. But regardless, I'm there, and I see a buddy of ours and known listener of this podcast, who we're not allowed to mention by name because he kind of works for one of the Major League Baseball teams. Yeah. So we'll just call him Internet Goose Gossage. I see Internet Goose Gossage cresting a hill, walking. It's mile 5 of 13. I yell his name and go full high school football coach and just start yelling at him. And so he hustles and I, slap my 5 and he runs by. And as he's about 20 feet past, turns around and says, "Oh, fun team. You forgot Jim Abbott." How did we forget Jim Abbott?
Do we have any Jim Abbott stories?
I can't believe anyone
He has one hand.
Yeah, besides that, I love Jim Abbott. Ex-Yankee. Pitched a no-hitter on the Yankees.
I can't say like his, and for not the most like sensitive thing, but like his freak show status is what makes him fun, right? Like he wasn't a fun pitcher, like a persona. He wasn't like
over 4 ERA lifetime.
He wasn't playing steel drums with his nub. Like it was.
I'm trying to turn this into like a Def Leppard joke, like what has 17 hands and a 975 fielding percentage, or something like that.
This seems needlessly cruel, but kind of funny. I don't know. I guess I'd say fun. It was always cool to see him field, but it seemed like a curiosity.
Yeah, like every opposing team would bunt on him. Even during the no-hitter, like there was like 10 bunts towards the end. It's like, fuck, we gotta get a base hit right
That
now.
is way worse than us making fun of his, yeah, even though the Jim Abbott steel drum band would be great.
Mm-hmm. That'd be fantastic. An oversight.
That's such a dick move.
Yeah, such a dick move. Like, come on.
Wait, which one?
The bunts.
Oh, yeah.
Like, not to be... So I know your opinions on scolds. And... Yeah. I don't want to sit here evangelizing for the unwritten rules of the game, so we're not going to talk about this from the perspective of that's just a dick move.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that funny part, too. Like, I would much rather break up a no-hitter with an actual base hit.
What, rather than point out to the one-handed guy that he isn't allowed to have nice things? And then bunt on him?
I was kind of hoping you were going to finish that with 2 hands. Yeah, but Jim Abbott, I guess fun. I think fun.
You could drink a beer with me. Hell yeah.
Yeah, but not 2.
Oh, man, you're just getting killed.
All right. Do we feel like there were any other players we kind of missed from the fun or no fun list? On reflection.
Fun or no fun, no. One other Mariners note. Yes, Mariners fans are unequivocally whole hog rooting for Ichiro. No hard feelings whatsoever. They want to see him get to 3,000. They want to see him enshrined. Because he's probably the most exciting thing to that franchise since Griffey.
He's a no doubt Hall of Famer, right?
No doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing you have to consider with him is that he showed up in the major leagues at the age of like 30 something.
Yeah, he already had like
a career.
Yeah. Yeah, super talented guy.
Yeah. To potentially get to 3,000 hits in your 40s in what's essentially your second career.
Line for line, straight up lands on the arm, Giambi lenses, Ken Caminiti, Bosworth.
If there's something more fun than a thing that makes everybody happy, for me, it's a thing that bums everybody out. Okay. So let's talk about Bartolo Colon's second family.
Oh, dude, that's such a bummer.
Secret family.
Yeah, secret family, like totally on the side.
Tried to hush.
He was just hiding him in one of his jerseys.
He built a tent. It was more of a yurt. Like and the way that it came out too, where he was representing himself in a court case. Come on, buddy. Like, come on. He only has one pitch in baseball. I can't imagine how that works in like arguing in front of a judge.
Boo.
It does seem like a thing that should probably happen more often, though. Yeah.
I mean, he didn't pay the family enough. He
Yeah.
didn't pay him enough hush money.
I mean,
came out.
We've talked about Wade Boggs and his port in every storm, as it were. But he didn't set them up as like parallel families. There's just like random ladies in random towns.
Oh, he was like, yeah, my mistress. Like, he
Yeah.
acknowledged it. Colon's like, what? What family?
I don't know who that 5-year-old who weighs 300 pounds is.
That family of 9? I don't know who that family of 9 is over there.
Yeah. Well, anybody could be named Bartolo Colon Jr. What was he? Was
check with Bonilla. If I hear he's had a couple go missing.
Oh God.
Wait, so for the viewer / reader / podcast co-host who might have missed the gory details of this news.
Yeah. So it came out. I think it was on the back of the Post last week that basically, like, through some sort of lawsuit thrown at him, where he was representing himself, but had somehow worked it where he was keeping his name off the papers. Bartolo Colon has had a second family for quite a while, and that it wasn't just the mistress thing. Because like they showed pictures of his wife, and not to make it sound this way, but she looks like a first wife. And then he has second wife, who kind of also looks like a first wife. Like, it's not like he was like, hey, baby, we go way back to junior high, and I love you, but also I've got this lady on the side who is 25 years younger than either of us, and whatever. No, like, plausible, like, life partner.
So more like, I'm Bartolo Colon, and this is the best I can do right now. And I tried again, and it turned out pretty much the same.
Yeah, it turned out the millions of dollars I've made has not actually yielded me a more attractive mate.
Same career arc in baseball, right? Really good in the Indians and never really fell off. He's still like really good. He's still like a solid. I mean, he would be a 3 on any other team, but like a 4 on the Mets, the best pitching staff in baseball. He's still relevant, still good.
He is good. I feel like there were those years where he was just the inning eating, win getting guy, but. Outside of like memory of him being zany fat dude, which again I'm kind of cynical about. I don't have any memories of him being like the greatest, ever feeling like he's the greatest pitcher in baseball.
He was really good.
He was really good, but ever the best.
That Indians team, it was like, who else was on that Indians team? Like Juan Gonzalez, not pitcher-wise, but Juan Gonzalez, Kenny Lofton, a really good Indians team. I remember him being the ace.
Was Albert Bell on that team?
Yeah.
I remember that team.
Yeah, great team.
Well done, guys.
That was, the
Bartolo
97
Colon,
team.
yeah,
Like,
Colon
they
was
won
the
World
ace of that
Series.
team.
Yeah, Colon was the ace.
They beat the Red Sox in the divisionals that year.
But it just strikes me as like he's always been a very good pitcher, and I wonder if that's what's kept him around so long, is that mentality of having to fight for a little bit.
And steroids.
Well, of course, obviously low dosing. I think we can all agree that there's no way that any 43-year-old would last this long otherwise.
Sure.
Another good Bartolo story, as long as we're on it. So last night, he turned to the catcher as he was coming up to the plate for an at-bat and said, just tell him to throw it down the middle. I'm not going to swing. My back hurts. And they did, and he struck out. So I love to hear those great arguments for why the DH is terrible.
He also homered this year for the first time in his career.
Yeah, now he's got a hurt back. Lesson learned.
There. I'm just looking at his stats on the Indians. He was very good. He wasn't, I won't say great, but he was an 18-game winner, which is great.
Certainly doesn't suck.
Yeah, like, he was always very good, but never the guy who's like...
Won 20 games twice. Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
2 20s and an 18.
Mm-hmm.
Again,
Guess how many career wins he has? Being 43 and all. Let's get a guess.
wait. All right, hold on. Because we're going to do a 3 count, and we got to say our number at the same time, so that way we know we're not cheating. But
Are
I
these
got
Price is Right rules?
His first year was
not as
97.
closest. His first year was 97. So we've got 18 service years of Bartolo Colon to consider here. Oh, just play the over/under.
Okay.
Has Bartolo Colon crossed 200 wins?
Yes.
Yeah, probably, huh?
Over 200 wins.
Averaging, 12 wins a year? Yeah.
All right, I've got my number.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
247.
222.
Both over.
Slow though, right?
I almost said 225, which still would have lost Prices Right.
He sat out a year. He was hurt for a long, kind of had some nagging injuries for a long time before he, I don't know, figured out whatever pill combo he's on.
Well,
now.
he also hasn't been consistently good this entire time. Like,
Right.
there's a reason that it's exciting / hilarious that he's kind of weirdly dominant right now.
And when you go to his baseball reference page and look at the Dress to the Nines link where it's all the uniforms he's ever worn, there's a reason why there's 20 different uniforms. Dude's bounced around a bit.
Yep.
Robert Moses State Park, lamb in the sand. Blam, a piggy trying to put my fam in a can. Strictly cop and goes until we laid in the Galapagos. Eating tacos higher than an opera note.
Oh,
We're good.
So I've mentioned this book before, Seasons in Hell by Mike Shropshire. There's a woman who works on my team who's not a sports fan. She's not a baseball fan, but she decided she wanted to know a thing about baseball and not have to listen to this podcast because that's great.
Smart.
And
You're not going to get both at the same time.
nope. But so I let her borrow that book, and she is now a fan of scumbags. It's turned her around, not on baseball, but just on dirtbags in the 70s. She's like, I want to read more about this era because it's so insane.
Smart lady. Nice.
Yeah.
You know what book I'm actually reading right now? Bill Walton.
Koran.
And it's the scariest cover ever. I'll show you after this podcast. But Bill Walton. You might ask me why?
No,
Don't have a good answer.
You've been reading that for 6 or 7 episodes now.
It's been a while. It's hard to read.
Are you also overcoming a learning disability while reading
Maybe,
Bill Walton's
actually.
book?
I'm not sure overcoming is the right word.
And on that note,
Hit it.
Music.
bees.